Hello, hello. Welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. It is Tuesday, December 17th, 2024. Welcome to tonight's video. My name is Denise Cox, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Archerville, Saskatchewan. And I am here tonight to share with you a gorgeous folio that we're going to fill with some all-occasion cards. So if you're looking for a last-minute gift for somebody on your list, this just might be the ticket. So, hello, Lynn. Welcome. So, yes, you're going to want to jump in. If you aren't able to catch me live, catch the replay. Hello, Kathy. Hello. Hi, Joan. Thank you for saying hello, letting me know who's here stamping with me. Hi, Tina. All right. It has been a busy, busy day here, and it is so cold. It is minus 28 degrees right now with the wind chill. I think it said minus 36. It is cold. Hi, Jody. Hi, Sherry. Welcome, everybody. So yeah, it's been cold. It's been busy, but it's been a good day. I hope you guys are all having a good day as well. Hi, Jennifer. So tonight I am excited to share with you some brand new designer series paper mixed with an old retiring stamp set that I think they pair really nicely together. So today I finally, well, actually I picked it up last night, truth be told. I drove to Tisdale to pick up my orders that finally arrived with the strike just in time for it to end. But anyway, nonetheless, I got my beautiful new paper and I'm excited to share it with you guys tonight. Has anybody checked this paper out? Those special releases, there's 3 of them. I only ordered one. I picked my favorite and I'm so glad I chose this one because it's so beautiful. Okay, so in the description of today's video, you're going to see some little thumbtacks with some links. Make sure to check those out. Make sure to click those thumbs up, subscribe, like my channel. All those things help spread the word and get others to come find us to stamp too. And one of those thumbtack links is to join my email list. And the reason you want to do that if you're not already on the list is I am going to send tonight's tutorial as a downloadable PDF to you in my email on Thursday. So make sure you get on the list. It is Tuesday today, so you've got 2 days to get on there and make sure that you're on the email list to get this free tutorial for tonight's project. All right. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. Oh, okay, it is cold. I am just trying to warm my hands up before we get stamping. My nose is red. I don't know why. It's just really, really cold. Okay, I even switched my coffee to tea because I find that tea kind of warms me up a little bit better, but it's not doing the trick quite yet. Anybody else relate? Is it super cold where you are too? Alrighty, so I'm going to put up here on the screen the host code for the rest of December. So there on your screen, if you'd like to shop with me, that's the code you can enter in your checkout. Lots and lots of good deals on tonight on the last chance item still. So tons and tons of deals there. Okay. Alrighty. So let's get right to it because we got lots to do tonight. We're gonna make 3 cards and a folio. So let me flip the camera down. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. Okay, we're gonna put that camera down. We're gonna turn the light on so it focuses in and gets some proper colors, hopefully. I don't know, the lighting in my room today has been really off. So let's just see if that's gonna focus. I'll remove the banner. There we go. Maybe it'll focus in nicely on this paper. Oh, raining and 4 degrees. Well, it was not raining here today, and it is so cold. Okay, tea is finished. Alrighty, so here is this beautiful paper, you guys. This paper is called Serene Love. Here it is right here. The item number is 166261. It's $17 here in Canada. It is a special release. You can find it on the online exclusive section of the store. Just released earlier this month. And oh my gosh, you guys, it is so beautiful. So you're going to want to check this out. The colors are stunning. So here is the one. This is what I'm going to call the A size. So you can see you've got Old Olive, Lost Lagoon, and Night of Navy. Hi, Anita. So beautiful floral images. And then if we flip it over, Then we've got the B side here. So we're going to be playing with a little bit of both today. So again, we've got the Night of Navy, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive. Great combination, nice and calming, kind of subtle, so pretty. So that's the paper we're going to play with. And then from the last chance list, we are going to be using the Heartfelt Hexagons stamp set. And you guys, the stamp set is only $11.20 here in Canada. So if you're in the US, it's going to be even less. So it was normally $28 originally. Now it's down to $11.20. Item code for this is 162882. And it does have a coordinating punch right here, the Heartfelt Hexagon. You can see that. There you go. This is actually not retiring, so you'll still be able to get this. Hi, Lynn. So nice to see you. So you'll still be able to get the list on the online store, but this one is on last chance, so only while supplies last. And like I said, it's only $11.20, so it's a really good deal. All right, so we're going to play with that. We're also going to be playing with the Eyelet 3D embossing folder. This is one of my favorite go-to folders because it's so versatile. All right. Jennifer's asking if I think they'll be adding more stamps to use with the hexagon punch. I honestly don't know. I haven't heard anything. I hope so because it's a really great punch, but I guess we'll have to see. Okay, let's get to doing some stamping. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a folio. Okay, so to do this, now remember, if you're on my email list, you're going to get this tutorial for free on Thursday. So make sure you get on that list. The link is in the comments. Hi, Tammy. Okay, so we've got this piece of paper, Lost Lagoon. It is 8.5 by 11, so a full sheet of cardstock. What we're going to do, we're going to bring in our paper trimmer. Okay, I'll flip it around for you guys. I usually use mine upside down, but I'll flip it around so that it's clear. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put it in on the long side, so the 11-inch side. Remember, the dark blade is your cutting blade, so push that up to the top. We're going to line it up at 5.5. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. So 5.5, and then I'm going to score it. All right, then I'm going to turn that, and I'm going to line up the short side at the 2-inch mark right here. Again, not the cutting blade. We're going to use the light colored scoring blade, and we're going to score that at 2 inches. Okay. Now that we've done that, you can see those score lines in there. We're going to grab some paper snips. Oh, first let's fold it. Let's fold it up. Okay, so we're going to fold this up on that 2-inch. Make sure you use your bone folder. Make these nice and crisp. You don't want these folds to be floppy. Okay, and then open that up and fold it in half on the 5.5. And same thing, use your bone folder. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here on these fold lines. We're going to take our snips and we're just going to cut up on an angle. Okay, you can measure if you want to be particular, but I'm good with just eyeballing it. We're just cutting this little wedge out of here. Okay, so now our folio is looking like that. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take some liquid glue. Now you can use your seal, but you want to make sure you want to get this line as thin as possible. And we're going to put that right across the edge here. Okay, and then stick that up like that. On the other side, do the same thing. Okay, so this is one of the projects. Well, we did a different version. We used the sketch butterflies and some in-color paper, but we did this in one of our team stamp camps, a project just like this. And it was so fun. My Bird's Nest stampers and I, we have a lot of fun. So this was one of the projects we made. All right, so let's just give that a second to dry. While that's drying, I'm going to pull in a few more pieces. So I've got a piece of basic white, that's 5 by 6. I've got some designer series paper that is 4 3/4. And then this bottom piece here is 3.5. And this one is 2 1/4. So what we're going to do, we're going to decorate this to be the front of our folio. So we can decide whether we want it to be floral on top and diamonds on the bottom, or vice versa. I can already tell you, we can also flip it like this. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the floral on the top. And we're going to put the diamonds along the bottom. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that pretty? So this is that same Serene Love paper. We're making like a gift set. So I'm going to call this. I love to make little handmade gifts for people. So this is going to be a really fun one. Okay, let's glue this floral on the top. Try and get it centered. And then, oh, I'm glad you like it this way, Lynn. I like it too. I like the floral pattern. It's very busy, but I think by adding this more neutral pattern down here, it kind of tones it down a little bit. Okay, so there is our front of our folio. So this should be good and dry now with our multi-purpose glue. We're going to fold it up and then we're going to give it one more fold with our bone folder. Okay. And then this is going to get adhered to the top like that. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty already? I love this. This paper, you guys, seriously, it is so pretty. So originally this paper was released, I can't even remember when, but it was released and the whole pack was just black and white. So they've redesigned it, added some color, and I think it is so much more beautiful. Okay, so there is the front of our folio. And then I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of a ribbon that's coming in the new catalog in January. So this is the white woven ribbon. It's 1/2 inch thick. It is absolutely stunning ribbon. You guys are going to see me using this lots. So excuse me. I think I need a drink of water. Okay. We need some tear tape. Uh-oh. What happened there? Something okay. Something went across my screen that wasn't supposed to be there. All right. Tear and tape. Here we are. So you're going to take some of this. Apologies that I didn't have this already out and ready. We're going to take and we're going to just stick a little piece across where these two papers meet, just like that. Okay. Hi, Sonia. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, Lynn says she loves the black and white DSP and still has some. Yes, it was pretty, but I think the color is so much prettier. Okay. Thank you for sharing the video, Sonia. I appreciate it. All right, so now we're going to take that ribbon. We've adhered it across there, and then we're going to take and pull it behind and just trim it off. So you want quite a bit of ribbon left because you want to be able to tie this closed. Now, if you want to, if you don't want your ribbon just flopping around, then turn it over, line these ribbons up by like this. And we're going to take the tear tape here. Let's see. And we're just stick a little bit of that where this should be. Okay, it doesn't have to go all the way across. All we want to do is tack it down enough that it's not going to just be flopping around. Okay. Isn't this ribbon pretty? I know it's just white, but it's just the texture is beautiful. I wish you guys could feel it through the screen. Okay, so there is our folio. Now we've got a stylish shapes circle. Now I've cut this out of basic white. This is the largest circle, so it's about 3 inches. And we're going to take some bumpets. Oh, look at this. I'm opening another new pack. Imagine that. I went through 3 entire sheets this week. It's been crazy. All right. So we're going to take this and we're going to adhere the circle. Now, for those of you on my Bird's Nest Stampers team that took the stamp camp, is this looking familiar to you? When you find a really good pattern, you just stick with it, right? You come back to it time and time again. So now I'm going to pull out some of my paper here. And you'll notice that in each color, there's one sheet that has larger flowers. So those are what we're going to kind of play with tonight. I'm going to pull out this Lost Lagoon one. And I love this big cluster of flowers right here. So we're going to pull that. And you're just going to have to bear with me, chit chat a little bit with me while I cut out this beautiful flower. So are you guys all ready for Christmas? I know it is only, what, 8 days away, like just over a week away. I cannot believe that. I don't know where the time has gone. It's just kind of flown by. But that's okay. I actually feel somewhat ready for the holidays, which is a little bit odd for me. The only thing I'm a little bit undone, let's say, is getting my Christmas cards out, because with the strike, I wasn't sure what was happening. And so I'm going to be busy little elf trying to get those ready. Although they will not be out, they will not be received, I should say, by Christmas. But at least they'll be in the mail, and we all understand here in Canada what's been going on. So it's all good. Hi, Tracy from Australia. Nice to see you. Hi, Jane. Welcome, welcome, ladies. We are making a fun little gift set, a folio with some all occasion cards included. So we're just working on the folio first, and then we're going to get to those cards. And there's something really fun about the cards, so I can't wait to share them with you guys. This is just a little bit. This is a big flower to fussy cut, but isn't it pretty? Just love it. Okay, so remember, get this paper on your wish list in your shopping cart and check out before it is gone. It is limited time, special release, and so we don't know how long it's going to be on there for. You don't want to miss out. It is so pretty. And you could, we're not going to color these. We're kind of going with like a monochromatic theme tonight. So we're not going to color these flowers, but when we had the black and white paper, and maybe Lynn remembers what it's called because I have forgotten, but I cut those out quite a few times and colored them, and they were so beautiful. So now we're just going to put those flowers there. Yes, Tina, you're right. We're not supposed to mail anything before Friday. And so my cards will probably go out maybe next week. They might even go out right after Christmas. I don't know, but I'm working on them. So it'll be what it'll be. That's just going to be how it is, right? So I'm going to stick some of these bumpets on the back of our flower here. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I'm glad you like it. And Gail too. Thank you, guys. Don't forget, if you like the video, like the project, hit the thumbs up and the hearts. Share the love so that other people can find us here too. Okay, so there we have our folio complete. Isn't that beautiful? If you're not a fan of Lost Lagoon, you could do it in the Night of Navy or the old olive patterns as well. But this is our little folio that we're going to be able to tuck our cards in when they're all said and done. So now, let me know what you guys think of that. And then we're going to just tidy this up a little bit, and we're going to move on to our card. So for the cards, we're going to incorporate that same Serene Love paper, and we're going to use the Eyelet 3D embossing folder along with the Heartfelt Hexagon. So if you missed it, I let you guys know it's on for $11.20 right now in the last chance. So do check it out. It is definitely a stamp set that is been used a lot in my craft room. As you can tell, the stamps are quite pink, which to me means love. So they're well loved. Anyway, okay. Oh, Tracy loved the black and white version too. So what was that paper called, you guys? I can't remember what it was called. I know this one's Serene Love, but I don't remember the black and white one. Okay, let's start with our card. So we're going to start with this one because it's the first one I grabbed. And it is the Lost Lagoon one. So we're going to continue on with this Lost Lagoon paper. Now, the fun thing about tonight is that all three cards are going to be using the same layout, so kind of like a sketch, but they're going to be done differently. And so we are going to start with that. So all three cards are going to have a thick basic white cardstock base, and we'll just fold that in half. Gail, yes, honestly, the sympathy stamp is one of my favorite sympathy stamps we've had in a while. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Lori. Thank you for joining in. All right, so card bases here. We've got a layer of Lost Lagoon, and then we have a layer of basic white. True Love DSP. Thank you. I've already embossed this with the beautiful 3D eyelet or eyelet 3D embossing folder. So I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera there. This is a really great set. But if you don't have this one, you want to recreate these, you could use any embossing folder that you like. We're just going to go ahead and adhere that down onto our layer of Lost Lagoon. Trying to get it centered. For those of you who do videos, you can probably relate, trying to get it centered with a camera floating over your head. Anyway, okay, so there we have it. We have our layer. This is actually going to be a landscape card. So we're going to switch it this way. And then we are going to need a bunch of pieces here. So on the weekend, we had our team meeting for December, and we always do mystery stamping. And this layout is inspired by our mystery stamping. So if you're on my team, I know Tina was there, you'll recognize this layout. So I've got 4 pieces here that measure 1 3/8 by 1 7/8. Okay, and this one here is 1 3/8 by 2.5. So I'm also cut designer paper, same Serene Love, and these ones are just 1/8 of an inch smaller on both sides. Okay, so we're going to adhere those. Ooh, let's see if I can get this somewhat lined up straight here. And then do this. We're going to glue all 4. So you need 4 of the cardstock pieces and 4 pieces of designer series paper, all the same. Okay. And like I said, we're going to make 3 cards, but we're going to change it up. So each one is going to look different because of the way we place these little pieces. All right, one more. And this one can go on like this. Okay, so we've got 4 stacked pieces like that. And then we've got another piece of Lost Lagoon. This one I mentioned was 1 3/8 by 2.5. And then this one again is just 1/8 smaller all the way around. So on this one, we're going to stamp a sentiment. And for this card, I've got Let's Eat Cake. Cute. I love that sentiment. It's perfect for birthdays. It could even be for a wedding. Or maybe you just want to invite somebody over to come eat cake because you felt like baking. Whatever works. But the sentiment is really a good one. Hi, Rhonda. We're going to, oh, that didn't ink up very well. I think I grabbed the wrong black ink pad. Okay, so let's stamp this with Tuxedo Black on there. You could keep it with Lost Lagoon, but I like the way the words kind of popped with the black. So we're going to take that Let's Eat Cake. And we'll adhere that to our layer of. Now you guys will understand once you see me make this card why I went through an entire package of dimensionals this week. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. So we'll just flip that cardstock over so we don't see that little blemish, and we'll stick that down like that. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to take, I agree, Alicia, any reason to eat cake is a good one. Okay, so flip these all over because we're going to need to add some bumpets to the back. So I'm going to put 2 bumpets on all the smaller ones. Yes, this is going to take a lot of bumpets. So make sure you're well stashed before you start any Denise-inspired projects. Okay, let's put 3 on this guy. So we have those. First thing we want to do is we're going to take our large one, okay, and we're going to peel off the backs. And oh, actually, no, let's not peel those backs off yet. Let's just place it first. So I want this to go down here in the corner like that. And then one of these pieces is going to go right beside it like that. Okay. Ooh. This one is going to go above. This one's going to go above. And then this one will go centered between those 2 pieces. Okay. So that's the general layout of our card. Now, I want to make sure those are placed before I start sticking things down. And I would suggest starting at the bottom here. Okay, so let's pull this one off. And Okay, now I can't stop thinking about cake, you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to stick this one down here. Like that. Carrot cake. What's your guys' favorite cake? I think mine would probably be carrot cake. Cheesecake's pretty good too, but chocolate cake, all the cakes. All right, so we've got those two adhered down there. So now the next thing I'm going to tell you to do is to take one of the edge ones and start with that first. Don't try, well, I wouldn't recommend trying to start and go all the way across or starting in the middle, because we want these ones on the ends to line up with the one on the bottom. Ooh, red velvet. Yeah, that's a good one too. Okay, so then this peppermint bark ice cream pie. What? I need to try that. I love peppermint and I love ice cream. Okay, so we've got that one lined up again. We've got these two edges lined up. Hummingbird cake. What on earth is hummingbird cake, Alicia? Do tell. Okay, and this one is going to go here. So we're going to center. See what I'm doing? I'm centering this, lining up the tops and bottoms and centering the, like, closing that gap. Okay, we're going to go ahead and attach this to the front. And then on our card, we're going to center this onto our white card base. Okay, we're not done. We're going to pull in this designer series paper one more time. And we're using this up because I think this paper is too beautiful to sit in a folder on my shelf. It needs to get used and loved. So we're going to do just that. Strawberry spice cake. You guys are going to make me really want to have cake now. Okay, so we're going to fussy cut these out one more time. Now on the front folio, we used the really large cluster of flowers. I believe there was 3 in there. Yeah, 3. And this one has 2. And then there's a smaller one that only has 1 flower. So you can pick and choose, use them for whatever you want. But I really like the way this one turned out when I did my sample one. So we'll use this 2. And we'll just cut this around here. It's so quiet when I'm cutting. I wish you guys were in here to chit chat with me while I was cutting this out. Hi, Becky. Oh, welcome. I'm so glad you found us. It's Becky's first time watching with us, you guys. Welcome her to the group. We're so glad to have you. Hi, Patsy. Yes, our mail service went back. They were mandated back today. Our mail, we're allowed to start dropping things off, I think, as early as Thursday. So it's coming. It's going to be a bit of a long time before it gets all straightened out again, I'm sure. But at least we have the service back and going. Okay. Hi, Bev. Eating while you're watching. That's perfect. Okay, so there is our Let's Eat cake. Now we're going to take this flower and we're going to put some more bumpets on the back. Somebody should really count how many bumpets Denise uses in a project, because my goodness. Hi, Sonia. Nice to see you, friend. Okay, I'm trying to read Alicia's comment while I take these backings off. So it was a hummingbird cake. It's like, she can't remember, but it had fruit like bananas and pineapple, pecans, cinnamon, nutmeg. Oh my gosh, and cream. Oh, you're making me hungry. Okay, so this flower here, we're going to kind of position across our squares like that. What do you guys think of that one? Isn't that beautiful? Of course, we need some bling. We're not done until we have bling. And I found this. These ones. Okay, so the ombre, what are these called? Ombre matte decorative dots. You can tell I love them. There's hardly any left, but they do have a dark blue, they have an old olive, and then they have the pool party, which we can use on our Lost Lagoon. So let's go ahead. We're just going to add some down here and some up, one up there. So we've just got 3. There is our first monochromatic card using this combination of the Serene Love DSP and the Heartfelt Hexagon stamp set. So there's card number 1. Now for the next card, we are going to do, okay, so Sonia's asking what stamp set. We are using Heartfelt Hexagons. It is on the last chance list right now, and it's $11.20. Was $28. So it's a really good deal. And I don't know that it's going to last long. So if you don't have this one, you may want to add it to your order. We're also playing with the Serene Love DSP. Okay. Next card. Let's go ahead and do this one. Now we're using the Old Olive. So we're switching from Lost Lagoon. Okay. We already made this folio for those of you just joining us. This was the folio we made to start with. It's going to house our cards when we're all said and done. And there was card number 1. Okay, so same layout, remember, or same pieces, I should say. We're using this card template as kind of a sketch. Okay, where is my bone folder? There it is. Alrighty, now let's switch to Old Olive. So same thing, I've got the panel of Old Olive. I've got a piece already embossed with the 3D eyelet. Our eyelet 3D. Oh, I don't know why I keep saying that backwards tonight. Okay, so this one is going to get layered on here. I cannot wait to show you guys all of these cards together. It's so pretty. Okay, so that one's done. Now, same thing. We're going to layer up all of these pieces again. So I have same sizes, same pieces, just different colors. So there's our 4. And our 1 longer one. And this time we're going to use the Serene Love Old Olive paper. And I am going to cover the daisies as much as I love daisies. I tried it with the daisies showing and it was just too busy. So we're going to do all stripes. You could mix and match and you could do some daisies and some stripes and switch it up. But for this, we're going to keep it relatively simple. Just hear this. That. And this one on here. You're welcome, Sonia. Okay, so that can go here. Those ones are done. So now, same thing, we're going to stamp a sentiment on the green one. And so for this one, we're going to use With Sincere Sympathy. This is the one we were talking about. This stamp, oh, I already put it on block somewhere. There it is. This sentiment, the greeting, it's so pretty. The font, it's just so elegant. I love it. We're going to stamp this one, enter it on there. Again, we're using the black. So the only ink pad we're using is the Memento. And then we'll go ahead and we will add that to the card. Again, thank you guys so much for sharing the video, clicking the hearts and the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to my email list, the link is in the description of the video. Make sure you do, because on Thursday, I'm going to send out the PDF tutorial for this for free, and you guys can download it and recreate this project on your own. So we're going to stick this. Remember, we're just positioning these to kind of get this, the positioning right. Those are too high, so I'll push those down here. Okay, so thereabouts is where we kind of want that. So now, oh, I should have put the bumpets on first, but that's okay. Joan, it is gorgeous DSP, like so pretty. I can't even tell you how pretty it is. And I'm not usually one for floral DSP, so I am very surprised at how much I love this. Okay, so we're going to stick that sympathy one down there. Oh, no. I did it wrong. That would have ended up being exactly the same, wouldn't it? And that's not what we want to do. We're switching this one up. Let me pull that bumpet off. If it'll let me. Whew. Okay, we're going to stick this one on this side. Now I went and wrecked my placement, but that's okay. We'll wing it. You're so welcome, Patsy. I'm glad that you like this layout. It's a fun one. Okay, so then we're going to take this designer paper one and put it over here. That. And then we'll do the same thing we did on the other side. So we're going to take, or on the other card, sorry. We're going to take one of these ones. And we're going to line it up so that the edge of that lines up with the edge of that bottom piece. Like that. And then 2 more bumpets on this one. Hi, Joanne. And we're going to stick this one here. Oh, that's really crooked. Let me see if I can fix that up. There we go. All right. That piece is going to go right there in the middle, centering it between the two, like that. Okay, so now we've got that done. We can go ahead and adhere this to the front. Hi, Ina. Hi, Carol. I'm so glad you're loving this. Thank you guys for watching and joining me here tonight. So this is now going to get layered on the front of our basic white cardstock, card front. And then we'll grab our old olive paper with the large flowers. And we can choose, I think I just want one of these 2 flower ones. So I don't really want to ruin any of these. So I'm going to be careful about how I pull it out. So see the opportunity we have to cut out so many flowers from this DSP. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so let's cut this guy out. And then I'm excited to show you the next one, because the next one we're going to really change it up a little and do something different. And then we're going to stick it all together in our folio and have this a really great gift that we can give away. Or keep for ourselves. Or make one for us and one to give away. Whatever we want to do. Okay, I'm not going to go in and be fussy inside all of those little crevices. All right. Okay, so now that the mail is moving, for those of you, my Canadian customers who are watching, now that the mail is moving, I am going to be getting catalogs out. So if you're looking to get a catalog, please send me a message or let me know. And I will get those out to you as soon as possible. They're starting to arrive. I have a couple boxes here. And for my customers who are back home in Trail, I have some dropped off at my mom. So you can just let me know and you can pick one up from her, and that way you don't have to wait for the mail. So lots of options to get these brand new catalogs and celebration brochures in your hands. Maybe on Thursday, what I'll do is I'll try to remember when I send out this tutorial, I will try to also include a registration in there if you'd like a catalog sent to you. And then if you just fill that in, I will get it off. Okay, so there is this flower, and then we're going to use some more bumpets. Like I said, make sure you got lots of bumpets in your stash. And then we'll put a little minis up here on this part. Okay. Now, I feel like we might need to have one in the middle too, so we don't have any saggy bits. I don't want my flower being saggy, so let's put another one in the center there. Okay, so for this flower, you can position it however you want. I'm just trying to see what might be. That's pretty like that. There we go. So there is our sympathy card, and then we'll bring in our bling. Perfect, Ina. If you want, you can pick one up from my mom. I will let her know. We can talk about that. Let's stick some of these. I think I want to take a big one down here. Maybe put the big one down here. Carol, yes, bumpets. It's a term we came up with when we first started getting together, card club, our scrapbook club actually, with my first group of friends, and we just dimensionals was like too scientifical sounding, so we just started calling them bumpets, and it's stuck ever since. So there we go. There's 2 cards, same layout, different paper. We just switched them around a little bit, the bottom there. So what do you guys think of that so far? All right, let's move on. We have 1 more card to make tonight, and then we'll put this all together. So again, same pieces. This is going to look really familiar, right? So we got the white card base. Now we're using the Knight of Navy, and I think this one might be my favorite. I love Knight of Navy and white together is just so eye-catching and stunning. So I think that's why I like this one. Thanks, Sonia. Okay, so we're going to center. Again, this is going to look really familiar. All right, so now we've got the same 4 pieces. 1 longer one, and this time we're going to use this DSP. Again, there's some florals on the back. I just found it to be a little bit busy, so we're going to use the B side and use this nice blue and white. Ooh, not there. Blue and white pattern. Okay, this one we're going to make it into a portrait card. So we're taking the same sketch, we're going to spin it on its side, and we're going to change it up again. But when you use a layout or a sketch like this with same pieces, and if you wanted to mass produce, say you wanted to make a bunch of these little card kits, it does speed it up a little bit because you're not rethinking the layout each time, and then you just get to play around with the colors in this case and patterns and make it really fun. All right, now for the sentiment on this one, so this stamp set right here, we've got a Mr. and Mrs., and we've got a hope your day is filled with joy. So I think we'll use I hope your day is filled with joy. Oops, there it is there. And we're going to stick that on a block. Grab our black ink. Well, that one doesn't look like it's holding ink very well. Oh, it's deceiving. It's there. Okay, let's just ink this up really well. You guys still with me? Hope you're excited to see the finished product. All right, so there is our sentiment stamped on that one. Now we'll go ahead and we'll adhere it to the blue base. Okay, so Bev and Jody were here watching as well from my team. So this layout is probably looking very familiar to them as well from our meeting on Sunday. I don't even know what day it is. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to take this, we're going to spin it on its side, and we are going to then stick this way. So we're going to start building it up like that. And then these ones are going to go on the side. So see how we've taken that one sketch? I love to create with sketches. And we've just turned it right on its side like that. So now we can go ahead and we can add our bumpets. It is a really great layout, Jody. I love how you can use it to showcase some designer series paper. Hi, Doris. Better late than never. Welcome. We are going to stick this one here. All right, we're almost done, you guys. I can't wait to show you this finished project. Oop. That one can go up here. Okay, now we're going to spin it just for the placement of these ones. Anybody counting these bumpets I've been using? This piece of this sheet has 100, so that tells you how many. We're using a lot. You could, if you don't want all the dimension on yours, you could very easily just glue these ones down flat and bump up your flower, or vice versa. And then it wouldn't be quite so poofy, let's call it. Okay, so remember, sides first. Get them lined up. And then split the difference on this middle one and center it between those two. Okay, so now we can go ahead and we can adhere this to the front. A million bumpets. Maybe not quite a million, Joan, but close. Definitely close. I love it. Okay, Tina's counting. All right, so there is that card. Now we're going to grab the navy florals right here, and let's pick one to use. Isn't this beautiful? But it's a little bit too big for what we're going to use. So I'm going to actually just cut this one right here. 2 floral. Okay. So this is going to get cut out. Now this one actually doesn't look like it's going to take quite as long. Now, as I'm sitting here cutting this, I'm thinking about the opportunity we would have to use up those side flowers, you know, the ones on the edge of the DSP that I like to show you to use on the inside of these cards. So I think before I hand this out or gift it to somebody, I would do that. I would cut out a partial flower and adhere it inside the cards, just to add a little bit of extra, because we don't like naked insides, but I know there's so much fussy cutting going on already that we won't make you endure any more of it. Wouldn't it be lovely if there was dies that cut out all of these flowers? Or better yet, a punch, because how easy is a punch, right? All right, so almost done. It feels kind of weird, to be honest, that it's so close to Christmas and I haven't been doing Christmas cards recently. But in fairness, I started in July. I started making Christmas cards in July. And so I have lots, and I figure maybe we all need a break, take a little break and show you something you could make for a Christmas gift. All right, so for this one, again, we're going to add bumpets on the back. One in the middle. We don't want any sagging parts. And then this one can kind of go like that. And then some bling. Oh, it didn't stick on. Okay, something is going on with this. Oh, I'm so glad you like them, Tracy. Wait till you see it all together in the folio. It's going to look so pretty. Let's stick one down there. I know they don't stand out all that much, but they're there and you can see the dimension when you in person for sure. Okay, so there are our 3 cards and our folio. All of these are going to go out in my email, the dimensions for all of this, Carol. If you want to sign up for my email list, if you're not already on it, on Thursday, I'm going to email everybody the PDF so you can download it to make the cards and the folio. Okay, so now I did make ahead of time. I made these cards too. So I've got another one just the same and another one just like the Lost Lagoon. And this one I did Mr. and Mrs. So now you've got a wedding card and you've got a I hope your day is filled with joy, which could be used for all the things, right? Okay, now let's open up our folio and we can tuck these cards in. Now it's going to be really full because it's probably only meant to have 4, but we're going to cram all 6 of these in there. Whew. So we are going to have to do 3 and 3. Then it's going to close up like this. And we can tie a cute little bow. Just like that. Oh, that's not very cute. That's kind of a wonky bow. Okay, well, let's see. There. Now it's very full. So maybe you might only want to do 4 cards, but isn't that a cute little gift? And then we can add some bling to the front. I don't know where, maybe down here. 2, 3. We gotta do odd numbers. We'll put a couple up here too. Oh no, I better order some more ombre dots. They're almost running out. Okay, so there you have this great project. Like I said, it's quite full, but what's really great about it is you can give it away and have all 6 cards for your recipient. Plus, when their cards are all used up, they now have this cute little folio that they can slip some pictures in, some notes, some letters. They could use it for packaging up their own little gift. So isn't that fun? I love it. Oh yes, Lori, what a great idea. Add a book of stamps too. Now, I can't believe I'm going to say this. However, if you didn't put so many dimensionals on, they would fit in here better. So there's that, okay? There's that to keep in mind when you're building your own, that if you don't use as many dimensionals as Denise, you'll probably fit them in a little bit better. And yes, then your envelopes would fit too. So the envelopes also, I have 3 sitting here. You can fit your envelopes in there as well. So we can stick those back in, and then you would have your envelopes as well. Decorate those envelopes, like make this just the most gorgeous gift ever just by using our designer series paper. Okay. So what do you guys think? Wasn't that fun? I love that paper so much. Okay, the navy was looking a little bit black. So if you can see it there, it's a navy. You can see it a little bit better. Okay, so Carol, you're asking how to sign up for your email. If you look on the description of the video, so just click on underneath the title, it'll say read more or see more. Click it, there's a link right there, and you can click that link to join my email list. You can also, if that isn't working, you can just go to this website, createwithbirdsnest.ca/subscribe/ and it'll take you there too. Okay, so I showed you the bump it or the navy up close. This light just is a little bit better. And then here is the Lost Lagoon one. So crisp and clear, aren't they beautiful? And then there is the Old Olive. So elegant. I love this, you guys. I hope you love it too. So don't forget to get those orders in. Get that Serene Love paper ordered before it is gone, because we don't know how long it's around for. The item number for that, again, is, let me just grab my little folio here, 166261, $17 here in Canada, and it's on the online exclusive section of the store if you're looking for it. All right. Lost Lagoon is Doris's favorite. Who else has a favorite? I don't know. I think they're all just so pretty. I really like the way the portrait one turned out with the Night of Navy. I think they're just all so pretty. That paper just does all the work for us. I love it. Okay, so thank you guys so much for spending part of your Tuesday evening here with me. I'm just opening up my day timer because I can't remember what the date is next week. I think I'm taking next week off. Yes, so next week I will not be live, or at least I'm not planning to, but you never know what might happen, right? But I think I'm going to try and take next week off and enjoy some time enjoying the holidays and some family time. So I hope you guys do the same. I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Spend some time with your loved ones, time relaxing, enjoying all the festivities, and find some joy in the busyness of it all. Thank you again for being here. And don't forget, sign up for that email list because you're going to want to get this tutorial. It'll be downloadable in that email. And it'll be available to all of my email subscribers only. So make sure to get on the list. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you again back here after the holidays. Cheers.